Hey, we've established the highest point on the house. They say an eco-friendly house can't be built in 150 days for $150,000, and I say it can. I'm Alan Smith. Join me as I push the limits with time, budget, and creativity with the Garden Home Challenge, exclusively on ehowhome. So what are you doing today?
Right now I'm starting to put up the post for the ridge beams. I'll set it the ridge beams all the way through.
Right.
And set the ridge beam out here for this.
Right.
And then I'll cut rafters. And tomorrow,
so we're going with a 12-12 pitch.
Yeah.
That gives us a little more room in
here. Yeah. And if we went with 10, it'd be, it'd cut down on the room up here a lot. So.
Yeah. All right, so you can see the roof is going up, and what I'm doing here is I'm just measuring exactly how much space we may have for livable space versus what's going to be behind the walls. Let me explain what I'm talking about. You see, here's the point, the highest point of the roof, and there'll be a ridge line that runs all the way across from east to west this way. So we're going to have this big space up here, and then we have another gable that runs out this direction to the south. So there'll be another ridge line that'll match this one, that'll run that direction. All right, so under this space, we're going to bring walls up, and Tony's positioned this too before approximately where the walls will be. That'll give us 8 feet of clearance here, and then there'll be a slight bevel that comes across like this and then down the wall here. So Tony's got these roof joists up, and this serves as a template or a pattern for the rest of them that will run along this entire spine, and they'll be placed 2 feet apart. You can see where he's marked where the rafters go all the way down the exterior wall. Now the space that we're going to get in here is, I think, pretty generous. We're going to end up with, as I mentioned, 8-foot high ceiling. We're going to have 12 feet of space across here that's open and clear. And then from this wall back, this can be used as storage all the way around the house. So that's pretty good. Okay, so think about this. This room is 40 feet long by 12 feet wide. And once all the rafters go up, they'll be ready to start putting the decking on the roof. All right, so the decking just got delivered from the lumber yard, and what we're using is we're not just using OSB, which stands for oriented strand board. We're using one that has a reflective coating on the outside, which will help reflect some of the heat that's going to be pounding this roof over the years to come. It costs a little more than just basic OSB, this particle chipboard that you see here, but I think it's going to be worth it because we're going to get that extra energy savings over time. Now, Tony ended up buying about 1,800 square feet of this. It comes in 4x8 sheets. It gives you enough material for about 800 feet on this side and 800 square feet on this side of the roof and 200 on each side of the gable end here that's facing the south. So if you're enjoying following our progress on this house, make sure you tell some friends, check in with us regularly, and make sure you subscribe to ehowhome.